Let's learn from those who've been through a lot in life, the ones who faced challenges and came out stronger. Think about the valuable lessons we can pick up from their experiences. Instead of waiting for years to gain this wisdom ourselves, why not benefit from their insights right now? Consider the things they wish they had done differently, the important lessons that took them a long time to figure out. Let's discover the 15 lessons that people often learn too late in life. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tap the bell button so you won't miss any of our videos. Life lesson number 1: everything comes and goes. We often think we have all the time in the world, especially when we're young. But the truth is, nothing lasts forever, not even our own lives. Understanding that everything we do, everyone we meet, and everything we own is temporary can be a big realization. Even our families and friends, they're all fleeting, despite our wish for things to last forever. The reality is that everything we create or go through will eventually fade away, and people will move on. So why not make the most of life? Life lesson number 2: life doesn't always play fair. It's a tough reality to accept, but fairness isn't always a rule in life. Despite putting in hard work and having the right qualifications, that promotion you were hoping for might go to someone better at impressing the boss. Similarly, the person you're interested in might choose someone else. It's easy to see life only from our point of view, but the world is far from perfect. Even if it were, it wouldn't necessarily work out the way we want. With so many people in the world, the universe doesn't owe any of us special treatment. Just because you think you deserve something doesn't mean you'll get it. Life lesson number 3: family comes first. We don't get to pick our family, but they're the ones who often go above and beyond for us. Friends are great, and it's good to have real connections with them, but there's a unique and special quality about family that sometimes gets overlooked. While friends might support you in tough times, few would genuinely put themselves on the line for you. It's the family who would prioritize your well-being above their own. Don't underestimate the strength of this bond. Take the time to connect with your parents while they're still around. Nurture strong relationships with your siblings, and most importantly, spend quality time with your children. Life lesson number 4: how you treat yourself sets the tone for how others treat you. It might surprise you, but the way someone else treats you often reflects how you see yourself. Your self-image, self-value, and personal identity are things you have control over. You can choose to grow, learn, and become a better version of yourself. Essentially, you are shaped by your experiences and beliefs. Once you adopt a different mindset, your entire perspective on the world can change. It's really important to respect yourself and to expect others to respect you too. Stand up for what you believe in, and don't let anyone walk all over you. Life lesson number 5: the efforts you put in today will pay off in the future. As people get older, they often look back and wish they had made better choices, especially when it comes to how they spend their time. Many wish they had planned more strategically to be in a better place now. One common regret is not dedicating more time to reading earlier in life. The lesson here is that with smarter time management and strategic choices, they could have minimized the sacrifices they made. Understanding the long-term advantages of the work you do today is a valuable mindset to adopt. Life lesson number 6: putting your health at risk for success or wealth isn't worth it. There's often a drive to keep pushing for more, but very few know when to stop. Money can become the main focus when we don't have enough, but its importance tends to fade once we have it. While no one wants to sacrifice their health for wealth or success, not many are willing to change their priorities to take care of themselves over chasing more money. As you get older, you might regret not paying more attention to your health. It's a reminder that finding a balance between success and taking care of yourself is crucial for a happy life. Life lesson number 7: fear of judgment stops you from being yourself. In this one life we have, it's important to be true to who you are. Many people hold back because they're scared of what others might think or say about them. But think about this. The main reason most people don't succeed is simply because they never give it a shot. We often make excuses to protect how we're perceived by others, but in the big picture, their opinions don't matter much. Will you live as your authentic self, or will you mold yourself to fit what others expect of you? Being unapologetically yourself is the key to true happiness and success. Life lesson number 8. Material things aren't that important. When we're young, we often want a lot of things, thinking they'll make our lives better. But as you get older, you realize that they're just things and meaningless. It doesn't define who you are. Material possessions are things we move from one place to another. Look around you right now. How many things do you see that you don't really need? Usually a few essential things are enough to do what you need. Understanding this can help you see life in a more meaningful and less materialistic way. Life lesson number 9. There's always light after the darkest times. In life, some challenges can stick around for longer than just a night. They might last for months or even years. But one thing you can count on, no matter how tough things get, how dark it feels, eventually, things will start to look bright. Even the hardest times don't last forever. Keeping this perspective can give you strength during the toughest times. Remember, even when things seem dark, there's always hope for a brighter future. Life lesson number 10. Happiness is a choice, and it takes a lot of effort. Contrary to thinking that happiness relies on others, it's something you create within yourself. Happiness comes from aligning your reality with your expectations. The good news is that you have the power to choose to be happy. The tough part is that achieving it requires real effort. Like anything valuable, happiness doesn't just happen on its own, at least not to the extent you want. It's a conscious decision and an ongoing journey that needs commitment and hard work. Life lesson number 11. This moment right now is your life. Every second that goes by becomes part of the past, creating a continuous stream of time. When we think about life, we often see it as a big picture, but we might forget how important each moment is. Sadly, many people realize the importance of living in the moment only when it's too late, missing out on chances to enjoy and make the most of every second. Understanding the value of the present moment can make your life more fulfilling and meaningful. Life lesson number 12. Everyone is looking out for themselves. In the big story of life, each person sees themselves as the main character, striving for their version of a happy ending. We all navigate our journeys from our perspective, and from the moment we're born, we become the central focus of our own experiences. It's natural for us to protect ourselves and aim for success. The truth is that everyone around you is driven by similar motives. The feeling of being unique is something others share too. Just as you see yourself as special, others feel the same way about themselves. Keeping this in mind can help you see others as fellow humans, each on their unique journey. Life lesson number 13. Fear is at the root of anger. When we find ourselves stuck in ongoing suffering, our first reaction might be to blame external things or hold on to feelings of hate. But if we look deeper, we often find that under the anger, there's a core of fear. This fear might be a fear of losing something, of being vulnerable, or of letting go. However, if we courageously recognize this underlying fear, we can start to see its opposite: compassion. By embracing compassion, we can break free from the cycle of anger and hate and move forward with more understanding and empathy. Life lesson number 14. The world is much bigger than what you've seen so far. Nearly everyone shares a longing to explore more of the world, dive into different experiences, and uncover the many wonders our planet holds. Earth is an incredible place, filled with a variety of people, cultures, foods, beliefs, and hopes. It would be a waste of time if we didn't explore its beauty. The vastness of the world presents countless chances for adventure and learning, urging us to celebrate the richness of its diversity. Life lesson number 15. Life is short. When we're young, we don't really think about how short life can be because it seems like we have so much time ahead of us. But here's the thing. If the average person lives to be 80 and you subtract time for sleeping and working, you're left with about 43 years, which still seems like a lot. But nowadays, there are new things to consider. People spend over 10 hours a day looking at screens, including social media and TV. And when you add in everyday activities like eating, cleaning, and commuting, the time available gets even smaller. In developed countries, the average person might have less than 30 years left to live, while in poorer countries, it could be less than 15 years. This perspective reminds us that life is limited, and it's important to make the most of the time we have. And this sums up the valuable lessons that we should learn early on in our lives. The big question now is, are you happy and satisfied with your life? Share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button to stay updated on our new videos.